We're going to do this first issue, which is this the first issue that is called Phoenix?
No.
Is this just where is this or is this your arbitrary?
This is the
point.
I think there's 3 issues. These 3 issues are the prelude. Yeah.
And you've clearly said it's episode. So you said TV shows. I'm not a comic book reader. Issue 98.
98.
Of Uncanny X-Men.
Of Uncanny X-Men.
Okay. So
it's set at Christmas time. In New York, the X-Men are visiting New York City. Christmas in the Big Apple. A quiet time for once. A time of joy and beauty. A time when people can relax and forget about default and layoffs and garbage and politicians who couldn't care less. Political times. Woof!
Yeah, default as in like...
Defaulting on your home.
Defaulting on your... Yeah,
Woof.
Okay, sorry.
Dark. Chris went dark there.
That was commentary.
Midtown's a fairy kingdom this year, a magical land of light and colour, of carols begun in St. Pat's and spreading out among the Fifth Avenue crowds. In short, it's a time for love, and the X-Men are right in the thick of it. And we see the X-Men in Rockefeller Center, all gathered around the skating rink.
Oh, they are all there, okay.
That's Jean.
Yeah, I know, I'm just getting into it. I only saw Scott and... anyway. Scott... Storm, all of you, can you believe it? A white Christmas. Storm can fucking believe it. Like,
yes, Storm does believe it. She's responsible for it. I think it's still Jean.
Probably, yeah.
Jean continues.
For the first time in years, New York's got itself a real, honest-to-goodness white Christmas.
Banshee's drawn with blonde hair in this panel, but we'll...
Is that Banshee?
Yeah, he's at the back.
Who's in the black jacket there?
Colossus.
Oh. Isn't the snow beautiful, Aurora? In its way, Jean. But I can't help remembering that on the slopes of Kilimanjaro, the snow is white.
Jean says.
Oh, brother, it's Christmas. You know, Aurora, there are times when I think you're as bad as Scott. And you should see what I have to go through to get him to let his hair down once in a while. Very funny, little lady. I thought all you had to do was smile. Anyway... Kurt and Peter seem to be enjoying themselves. Mr. Summers, your gift for understatement boggles the mind.
Kurt is using his image inducer to look human at this stage.
Which was Kurt in the red?
In the red. So okay. he and Peter are off chasing some ladies. Chicks.
These random
These
ladies.
seem random, but they will be important characters later.
Amanda, I think we're being followed. Betsy, dear, do you hear me screaming for a cop? Auf Wiedersehen, meine Freunde. If you don't hear from us again, don't worry. Merry Christmas, all. And this is Banshee, yes. Who's Irish, right?
He's Irish, yes.
All right, here we go. And on that note, me boyos, Moira and me will be moving on ourselves. We're to be showing... It's written in Irish as well.
Yeah.
We're to be showing each other the sights of New York. What about you, Wolverine? What about me, Miss Gray? I got no use for Christmas. Oh, well, have a nice time anyway.
Fuck you, Wolverine. You suck, basically, is what she's saying. I don't know. Have a nice time anyway, you bitch.
Strange man, Wolverine. We've been together almost a year, and I'm still not sure he'll work out. But then I was sure about Alex and Lorna, and they tried to kill us. I like this little asterisk here. Last issue.
So they were brainwashed by Eric the Red and tried to kill them.
And I forgot that Alex and are they Alex and Lorna dating at this point as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Stop it. It's Christmas, Scott, and you've been tearing yourself apart over Alex for weeks. You can't just this once give it a rest and kiss me.
Ooh. Oh, and they smooch.
They do smooch, yes. Didn't you hear me? You big lug, I said, kiss me. Jean,
And then we see clearly Stanley and Jack Kirby drawn in, appearing behind them.
Oh, I see.
So this is
They're
Jack.
from New York, right? Are they both from New York?
Yeah.
Hey, Stan, you know who they were? I tell you, they never used to do that when we had the book. Jack, you know those young kids? They got no respect. Right, back to Jean and Scott. Ms. Gray, I ever tell you that you were beautiful? Not tonight. Well, you are. My turn now. Do you love me, Scott? Do I? Yes, I love you. I'm glad.
Okay, soppy part over. Let's get to the action.
Brilliant writing.
As we said, a night of joy. Such a pity it couldn't last.
This is Scott, right?
This is Scott, yes.
What? Something huge is outside, tearing at the roof. Jean! Oh my God, no! No! It can't be them. Not them.
But it is. Are you going to do a robot voice?
Prepare to face your doom, mutant, for the Sentinels have returned.
The Sentinel attacks Scott and Jean.
Main mission programming requires capture of mutant entities, Cyclops and Marvel Girl. Resistance is useless.
Oh.
I know. For that. Resistance is useless. We are equipped to negate the powers of all the X-Men. He's right. My eye beams aren't even slowing him down. Maybe not. But what if he's referring to the old X-Men? The ones they fought back in 1969.
A rare dating, which they never usually say specific dates.
Okay. It could be that this ugly doesn't know that my telekinetic powers are a lot stronger now than it was then. Warning, mutant mind blast has thrown this unit off balance. Beautiful move, Jean. The Sentinel's outside the building. Now I can let him have it full power.
In other words, scratch one Sentinel.
Got him.
Spakow! The Sentinel has exploded outside of the building to, I assume, just crash on the people below, but we'll see.
Yeah. They flew the area.
The problem is, there's two of them. The Sentinel grabs Jean and blasts Cyclops.
Scott! The Sentinel's blast! Scott didn't have a chance. Terminal dysfunction recorded from Sentinel 47. This unit forced to take extreme action against mutant Cyclops.
The Sentinel blasts Jean with some sort of gas.
Sentinel, if you've killed him, I'll... This unit has killed him, mutant. His power was too great for this unit to cope with alone.
The Sentinel flies off with an unconscious Jean in his hand.
Sentinel A3 to main mission. Am returning with captive Marvel Girl via ultralinear leap. Events at target locus, Rockefeller Center, necessitated termination of mutant life entity Cyclops. Message ends.
Which only goes to prove that even a Sentinel can make a mistake. Cyclops is seen outside the building, thinking...
Chest, whole body feels on fire. Good Lord, the Sentinel's liftoff. It's shifting the wreckage, throwing me off the roof. This radio mast, my only hope. I only pray it holds. It's got to. Because if it doesn't, it's 60 stories to the street and no banshee to catch me as I fall. It held, but only by a thread. I move an inch and this whole mess is going to give way. Oh, he's speaking now, not thinking. So I stay where I am and I hold on, but for how long? How long, Scott? How long? Very exciting.
Isn't this fun? Backtrack a minute now and witness the arrival of some rather unique wreckage right on Radio City's doorstep. We see the wreckage of the Sentinel crash to the street below. Oh, which I said before.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. People running around scared.
Is this Banshee here?
I think, no, this is just a random
random
person,
okay.
this one.
Run for it! Everyone, find some cover fast! It sounds like the whole building's coming down!
We see Banshee in his civilian clothing.
That's no building, friend! Saints preserve us all. That's a Sentinel. No time for subtlety, Banshee me boyo. If the Sentinels are hunting mutants again, Scott and Jean are going to need all the help they can get.
Banshee uses his sonic scream to rip open his clothes, and he's got his costume underneath, which is convenient and well planned, but good for him for thinking ahead.
Moira! Yeah. Moira! What part of Ireland is he from?
Just any old part of
Moira!
Ireland.
Ye and Storm find Nightcrawler and Colossus. Warn them! Because if the Sentinels are back. Banshee, what is a Sentinel? How does she not know what a Sentinel is?
They hadn't met them yet.
Because of the new part of the new ones.
Yeah,
Right,
they've only
of course.
been here for like 3 issues.
Right.
No Sentinels yet.
To a mutant, Aurora. Sentinel's another name for death.
Banshee flies off and Wolverine grabs hold of his feet.
Wait up, bub. If there's a fight brewing, then the Wolverine's gonna be in on it.
We see lightning crash down onto the scene.
Did you hear? That green guy said they was muties. Oh, this isn't Banshee anymore.
No,
sorry.
it's just a random person. But he could be Irish too.
Well. And that black chick...
Sorry, you had to say it.
And that black chick, she's glowing like the sun. What's going on here anyway?
We see Storm rise from the lightning in her costume.
More than you can ever know, human. Hey!
Fantastic.
Love it.
Storm flies up to the building where we saw Cyclops. She sees Cyclops dangling from the radio tower.
But if Banshee thinks Storm will remain away from the heart of this battle, he is mistaken. Wait! Hanging from that radio mast. It's Cyclops, and he's about to fall.
Storm catches Cyclops by the wrists.
Don't be afraid, my friend. You are safe now. Storm, thank God the Sentinels didn't get you all. All? I do not understand. A bunch of them. Nailed Banshee and Wolverine, just plucked them out of the sky, and there wasn't a thing I could do to stop it. Ah, Scott, these Sentinels, are they large metallic robots? Huh? Of course they are. Why? Oh no.
We see a Sentinel shadow looming over them. A Sentinel blasts Cyclops.
Sentinel A3 reported your life functions terminated, Cyclops. It seems A3 was in error. Said error will be corrected now.
Zapow!
No! Our programming is specific and binding, mutant. All who resist must be destroyed. Well, I am Storm. Looks like it says Munster.
It does say but
it must be Monster.
I'm guessing
Okay,
Monster.
just checking. Well, I am Storm, Monster, and I resist you, and I will not be destroyed.
This is excellent.
This is very exciting.
Isn't it?
Female, this unit is programmed to deal with all mutant powers. This unit, warning, wind velocity increasing, turbulence threatening, systems overload.
We see the Sentinel looking almost scared as a tornado envelops him.
You are only a machine, Sentinel, and how can a mere machine stand against the power of Storm? The power of a rampaging hurricane!
The Sentinel is blown off its feet, up the building, into the sky, where it is blown to pieces in a whirlwind of lightning.
Yeah. Chris, look up in the sky. Don't you see it? Yeah, I see it, Bonnie, but I don't believe it. A hurricane. A freaking hurricane floating 70 stories above Rockefeller Center.
I wonder if that's supposed to be Chris Claremont.
Oh.
He's in it in another episode. In the eye of that hurricane, one slight wind-caressed woman who molds this tempest as a master sculptress molds her clay. We see Storm wrapped in winds.
Oh my God. Aurora, for pity's sake, stop before you would destroy the entire city. It is done. There was no need for worry, Scott. I have total control over my abilities. Nothing was harmed, save the Sentinel.
I would just like to pause here to say, so early in his career, Chris is very clearly carving out, saying, like, with Jean being like, oh, look how much I'm a lot more powerful than you realize. And Storm being like, chill out. I know what I'm doing. Very much like that. These aren't just girlfriends. These women are the powerhouses and the stars of the show.
They will be.
Let's carry on.
So I see. But if Professor X were here, I'm sure he'd... Oh, good Lord! The Professor! He doesn't know about these new Sentinels. He's got to be warned.
The Bahamas. The Bahama Out Islands? Is that a thing? Bahama Out Islands?
I don't remember.
Like Outer Islands? It's here that Charles Xavier has come for his vacation. Here that he's come to ask an old friend for help. We see Professor X with a nice sun hat on a yacht fishing in the open ocean.
I don't know, Charles. If I didn't know you better, I'd figure this some sort of practical joke.
Enter Peter Cobo, PhD, DSc, twice Nobel Prize winner, and director of the UN's Project Star Corps.
Oh, right, okay. I mean, the binary system you described isn't Mizar A.
I don't think it matters.
Or Alcivar Prime. Or Dunsany. Okay, Dunsany is a
Dunsany.
Shakespeare thing.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Dunsany.
I mean, the binary system you described isn't Mizar A or Alcivar Prime or Dunsinane. Face it, Charles, star cores charted over half the Milky Way, and your binary isn't anywhere to be found. Are you sure, Peter? You might have missed something. He's British, right?
He's whatever you want, but
he isn't
he's American, actually.
Yeah, he isn't in the comics, is he?
No, he's American,
he's
but posh American.
He's
because he's got money.
Right. You know me better than that. I've checked the program 12 times.
For context, in the previous issues, Charles has been experiencing nightmares where this alien monster is attacking him in his dreams, so he's worried he's losing his mind, losing control of his powers, or going insane.
Is that why he's in the Bahamas?
This is why he's gone to his space expert friend, I'm assuming, to see if these aliens are real.
Blazes, man. I even ran a query through the Fantastic Four and Avengers charts. The result was the same. Nothing. Charles, look, you've been under a hell of a strain lately, more than any man can rightly stand. It could be that this binary of yours isn't real at all, and it could all be in your mind.
Charles looks plucked.
Are you saying that I'm insane? Just tired is all. But I think you should seek professional help. What the? A bite, man?
We see a sentinel erupting from the water, grabbing Charles's fishing line. That's one way of putting it, all right.
Charles, Xavier, I have come for you. A sentinel! But that's impossible. My mental defenses should have shielded me, but they haven't. Very well, Sentinel, you have found me, but you'll find that capturing me is altogether another matter.
Charles Xavier blasts the sentinel.
Danger, mutant mind blast penetrating shields. This unit unable to compensate in time. This unit is falling.
Charles thinks to himself.
Consider yourself lucky, Sentinel. That mind blast should have destroyed you. It seems that my dream must have sapped my power far more than I'd thought. I'd done my best, Peter. The rest is up to you.
The boat speeds off.
You've given us time, Charles, and with this little hydrofoil of mine, this is all we need. I designed this baby myself. There's nothing afloat that can catch her when she's running. And right now, she's running fine. Do me a favor, though. Watch out for our tin playmate while I call in the Air Force. Would that be Oh, I thought it was like a reference to like Iron Man or something. But
No. We're not mixing with that. Images. Words never tasted? Colors never smelt? Worlds beyond imagining crashing together and dying. So many images. We see Charles screaming in agony as an alien creature is seen attacking his mind. And through them all, a terrible aching need. And a face.
Mayday! Mayday! Any station! What? Charles! Lord, that scream! The poor sod's gone totally round the bend.
Oh, I thought you were going to do the no when
I
finished the
didn't
discussion.
see.
But that's fine. No! We then see a sentinel crash through, destroying the ship. Corbeau would have done something, but he never got the chance.
You cannot escape us, mutant.
Sprakam!
Interesting little word there.
I love the onomatopoeia.
Sprakam. It's just Corbeau again.
This is Corbeau thinking because he's underwater.
Impact threw me deep under. I haven't much air in my lungs. Can't tell how far to the surface. Inside, lungs starting to burn.
Corbeau bursts through the surface of the water, taking a deep breath. And coughing.
Made it. But what about Xavier? Charles! Charles!
A sentinel flies off in the distance high above them.
Sentinel A1 to main mission, returning to base via ultralinear leap. Sensors indicate solar radiation nearing Sentinel tolerance levels. Oh.
We see Corbeau drifting amongst the wreckage of the ship.
Looks bad, chum. You're 200 miles from land. And if no one heard your mayday, it's going to be one long swim.
Time cut now. 4 days up the line to the 28th of December, 1975. Again, rare nowadays for it to get a date. A Sunday in New York, except that this isn't New York.
Question.
Tell me.
Did I miss something? When did Banshee and Wolverine get snatched up? Was it just
Off panel
panel
because Cyclops says, "Oh, they snatched Wolverine and."
Yeah. Okay. Well, you'll be looking at that. The head honcho, Dr. Stephen Lang, himself, come to pay us all a visit. We're honored, sir. I'm glad to find you in such high spirits, Banshee. Your friends should learn from your example.
A random scientist person comes up to him.
Dr. Lang, excuse me, sir, but the solar radiation storms show no signs of abating. We'll have to shut down Sentinel operations for the time being. Understood, technician. We'll make do with the mutants we've got. I don't know, sir. Is this Wolverine a mutant? His readings are nothing like the others. But mutant or no, whatever the Wolverine is, he isn't human. Keep it up, bub. And I'll do nothing, mutant. These chrome alloy shackles are unbreakable.
Jean Grey is still plugged up to a machine, looking pissed off at Stephen Lang.
Where are some of those sensors going? They're like one on her hip, one on her leg?
Yeah.
Are they just holding?
And one right between her titties.
One right on her boobies, yeah. Where's your swastika, Lang? You don't look dressed without it. I'm no Nazi, Miss Grey. Just a man doing his duty. Following orders, huh? If you like, you, mutant kind, are the enemy. I'm to find a way to destroy you. Why start with the X-Men? Because the X-Men have been the most effective mutant opposition to the Sentinels. Because you, Cyclops and Xavier, are the heart and soul of the X-Men. Cut out the heart, and the body dies. Destroy the X-Men, and the Sentinels are unbeatable. You sad, pathetic, screwed-up little man. Do you think the X-Men are that easily beaten?
Oh! Stephen Lang slaps Jean across the face.
Yes!
Sack! Wolverine breaks free from his chains in anger.
That tears it, bub. You can dump on me and Banshee all you like. But when you beat on the lady, that's when you answer to the Wolverine.
We see Wolverine attacking and slicing through technicians.
Take him, fools. He's only one... Ah! Sentinel T-20. A mutant is loose. Secure him. Alive if you can. Dead if you must. Uh-huh. So that's the name of the game, is it? Fine with me, bub. Only this time, I got my feet on the ground. And Sentinel, baby, that makes all the difference.
Wolverine leaps at the Sentinel and rips its arm off.
Hey, fellas, where's the fire? I thought you wanted to roughhouse a bit. I tell you, I could sure use the exercise. No takers, huh? Too bad. I thought you clowns had guts. Your claws, laddie. Lord above, they're a part of you. I didn't know. Did they not? Is he a new one as well?
Yes, Wolverine's brand new as well.
Okay. And they're saying he's not human. Okay, he's
because the claws, they're like, what?
Got it, okay. So they don't know a lot of Logan's history at this point, I suppose.
No one does. It's not been written.
Got it. Why should you, Irish? It's none of your business. Well, what you doing, Red? Trying to tear my dress. Evening gowns weren't designed for a running fight.
Wolverine grabs the dress and rips it off, Eurovision style.
Yeah. That all? Tain't no trouble, Red. All you gotta do is... Hey! Not so blasted short! Well, thank you very much, I think. Anytime, Red. Okay, group. Time's a-wasting. Let's get out of here while we got the chance. Not without Professor X. Aye, laddie. We can't leave Charles here. You got a better idea? Look, he's crippled and unconscious. How are we gonna carry him and fight, huh? We'll find a way, Wolverine. Is that clear?
A Sentinel blasts in through the door.
I like how she's taking charge.
Damn straight.
Yeah. The point's a moot one, me darling. I'm afraid it's out of our hands now.
Banshee blasts the Sentinel with a sonic scream.
I've got this one. You two head out. The other door. I'll cover ya.
They run away.
Move it, both of yous. They're popping out of the woodwork.
Truer words were never spoke.
Oh, lordy.
Multiple Sentinels appear out of nowhere, surrounding them. The three of them fight.
Take him! Hit him with everything you've got before they can react. That's our only hope. Way to go, Irish. No! Something's wrong here, Banshee. Our powers are chopping these sentinels into bits.
Can I just say, Banshee's back and butt look amazing in this panel? Look at it.
If you look up the word rippling in the dictionary, you might see
look at his
panel.
back muscles. Thank you, Dave Cockrum.
Listen, Red. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, you know. Hey!
A sentinel grabs Wolverine.
Wolverine, behind you.
It grabs him and picks him up.
It's got my arms pinned. No leverage. I can't slash free. I've got to move fast or he'll be crushed. Focus all my telekinetic power into a tight beam mind blast. Try to fuse the Sentinel's computer brain. Done it!
She has.
Oh no, it's toppling right for me. No time. Jean! Have no fear, lass. Banshee's here.
Banshee flies and swoops in, grabbing Jean Grey and saving her from the falling sentinel.
Cutting it a little close again, aren't you, Mr. Cassidy? Is that any way to talk?
No, that's Banshee.
Oh, is that any way to talk? I saved you, didn't I? Grab a hold. Oh, that's just him,
That's
isn't
still
it?
Banshee.
Oh, still Banshee. Why is Wolverine taking up half the panel? If this is anyway, grab a hold, Shorty. We're busting out.
They're busting out.
I'm going all around Ireland now.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Grab a hold. His name is Banshee. They didn't know what he's saying. We're busting out of here. And nothing between heaven and hell is going to stop us.
We see Banshee flying, screaming, blasting through the walls and past sentinels carrying Wolverine and Jean. The technicians around scream and hold their ears as he blasts through with the sonic scream.
Look at your.
Oh, sorry. That was really high. They blast through another wall, but Banshee's scream stops silent. Wanna bet, Banshee? So near, Banshee, and yet so far. New York, close enough to see on a clear day, tantalizingly unreachable. If only your friends knew, but perhaps it's better that they don't. We see Cyclops and Nightcrawler in the study? In the X-Mansion.
Anything, Cyclops? Oh, Kurt. Oh, Kurt. Sorry, I'm reading this for the first time.
No, this is great. I love it. Go.
Oh, Kurt, I didn't hear you come in. No, there's nothing. Cerebro scanned the entire world twice over, and there's not a sign of them anywhere. No them, no defensive shields, nothing. Cyclops, Scott, you've been working 4 days straight with
German.
Sorry, I'm get ready to German. Cyclops, I'm a smart scientist. Cyclops, Scott, you've been. I can't do it now. The Irish is too embedded. It was German. What does German sound like?
Mein Frau.
Mein Frau.
Ich bin working.
Auf Wiedersehen, mein Vater. Cyclops, Scott, you've been working 4 days straight with no rest. Precious little food. You're burning yourself out, my friend. I know what I'm doing, Nightcrawler. When I want your advice, I'll ask for it. What?
Cyclops looks at the computer screen and sees a figure crawling over the mansion walls.
Cerebro's flashing intruder alert. There's someone coming over the back wall. Stay here, Kurt. I'm going to check. Kurt? Where'd he go?
Nightcrawler teleports and you can see him appearing on the screen outside.
Oh, wait a minute. I can see our intruder's face on the monitor. And I know who he is. Dr. Peter Corbeau, an old friend of the professor's.
We cut to the X-Men are gathered around Peter Corbeau. He's got hot cocoa and a blanket, clearly having told them the story of Professor X being kidnapped.
He says he's here to help us. And I've taken the liberty of briefing him on all that's happened. And the gist of it, Dr. Corbeau, is that Cerebro can't find them. Not even a residual trace. And the only way for that to happen is for Jean and the others to be dead. I don't accept that. But what other choice have we? It's like they vanished off the face of the earth. That's it. That's why the Sentinel was so worried about solar flares. Don't you see, Cyclops?
Dun dun dun!
They're not on the Earth at all.
To be continued.
Dun dun Dun.